Here's your second choice. I don't need you. Go away. You put them somewhere else. Now my program, I'm running a program. My job is to get those seeds, right? I have 2 million quality seeds in a warehouse in Mogadishu. I have gotten funding to get quality seeds to the farmers. So when he says, I don't need your seeds, I got mine. I'm the program manager. I have to start begging. No. You want my seeds. I tell my boss that I gave seeds away. And the landowner will say, how much? How much you want to get rid of those quality seeds? How much are you going to pay me to take them off your hands? Get it? Wonderful negotiating. There are no better negotiators in the world. So now, he just turned the tables. Just turned the tables. Here I am programmed to give you quality seeds. You say you don't want it as the start of negotiation to push me out the door. I've got to distribute it. That's my job title. Distribution of quality seeds. I can't go back and say I still got 2 million seeds. Now all of a sudden, I have to pay him to take my seeds. How's that work? It doesn't. So, are you with me? Are you with me? So this is a wonderful, wonderful program for seed distribution, for community health workers, okay? Again and again and again, my friends, the marginalized communities are not in any of these programs. So how can we upload data? We can't get to the real farmers if, okay, the other story in Kismayo. You remember this story in 2015, okay? When all the IDP camps started getting formed. And the very first IDP camps, of course, were in the most terrible part of Kismayo, very low level, very low lying, okay? Very low lying. So the minute the rains came, or floods or whatever, the whole camp was filled with water, right? So UN comes to them and says, we want to build new IDP camps on different ground. And they go, really? You have to talk to the landowners. Here comes the negotiation. You want my land for IDPs? Oh, those IDPs from Middle Juke? You're going to pay a lot. Oh, yes, you are. They start negotiating on land prices. UN is paying to start IDP camps for all of you. Who makes the money off it? Who makes the money off it? Exactly. Okay? So over and over and over again, you understand why it's so important to do real monitoring, to see what's really going on, who's really getting help, and who is the most vulnerable, who needs protection from the landowners even, right? Right? And this is what we're talking about. Protection of the most vulnerable. Resilience. These are all programs to build resilience. Resilience, if you have quality seeds and you plant them and your yield is twice as much, and you sell it, that's resilience. But if you can't get that quality seed, or you don't even know if the seed you have is a quality seed or a fake seed. Now, the story is, those two, let's say the landowner says, oh, that's so gracious of you to give us quality seeds. You just give it to me, and I'll make sure they get to all the farmers. What can a program officer do? He's got his job to do to get rid of all these quality seeds, right? That's his job. So he turns it over to the landowner. Now, I'm not saying it doesn't get to the farmers. I'm saying something gets to the farmers. And here's what I'm going to tell you. I have no evidence of this. I want to be very clear. I have no evidence whatsoever of what I'm going to say. None. So it's not like I've got data or monitoring or anything, okay? But it is my feeling, my belief, that all the quality seeds that the landowner gets to distribute, that he possibly sells them somewhere else. And what do the farmers get? All of his seeds that he was going to make them pay for, right? Farmers seeds. They don't get free seeds. So the landowner now has a choice because he's got all these seeds in storage. The likelihood is that 80% of them are fake. Now he knows he's getting quality seeds, right, from the UN. He's now going to put them in storage and give all the farmers the other seeds. Maybe they're good, maybe they're bad, because nobody is using the technology that takes literally 1 minute to tell you whether it's good or bad. So that is the end of this, on these two programs. These are critically important programs because the end results, the outcomes of both of these programs are fantastic. I'm not saying at all that they're not. I am saying they are fantastic programs. They do good. They have good outcomes. I'm just concerned that the marginalized communities are not as involved as they should be. Questions? Let's start with this. Questions, and then we're going to break for lunch, right? What time is it? Can somebody tell me what time it is?
Okay, thank you very much for Christina.
It's 12:42, so we
Okay, we
are
give a clap, Christina.
12 minutes over. 12 minutes over. That's what we want.
Christina to give us, or to share us many good things that we need to do it. As a leaders, or as a representative of the NGOs, especially. When we're talking about agriculture, I was so interested. I'm not a farmer. I'm not a personally same time. I'm in between. But I would like to encourage you, if you are farming, or if you are a farmer, your community one way or another, you need to do something. Because all the, okay, I don't want to use marginalized, I don't want to use the minority, I want to use Digil and Mirifle. I hope so. Everyone knows Digil and Mirifle.
Yes.
So you belong to that Digil and Mirifle. There's no called Bantu, there's no called Jerewene, there's no called blah blah. To me, my understanding. So if you are coming from the Digil or Mirifle, go to your people, look your descendant first, where you belong to. Either it's a Digil or the Mirifle, because those people are the people that they own in the land. So think twice. You are representing here the community plus the NGOs that the front line looking